to the Millionaire Hot Seat tonight. 6 contestants, 15 questions, a hot seat, and $1 million. Yes. Let's get into it. Let's give away the magic $1 million tonight, see how far we can go. Let's meet our contestants. In seat number 1 we have, while learning to cook at school camp, Nuishi Gunathilaka set off the fire alarms 53 times. After a 10-day health retreat, Sue Foster went to the nearest restaurant, ordered a bottle of wine. Andrew Whiteman reluctantly took in a boarder for extra money, ended up marrying her. Maggie Buffet almost missed a hot seat edition when she was bitten by a dog. Les Coyle was stopped at the Russian border carrying a jar of Vegemite in his bag. And Sam Tolliday ruined his brother's wedding photos by growing an unruly beard. You ready to go? Come on. Nuishi Gunathilaka.
That's the one.
Nuishi Gunathilaka.
Nuishi Gunathilaka.
Magnificent name, Nuishi. Tell me, where's that come from?
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lankan, yeah. How long have you been in this country for? The family
My
born
whole
here?
life.
You've been born here? Mum and Dad?
Mum and Dad probably 25,
Yeah.
26 years, yeah.
Good on you. Mum's up the back, Renuka.
Yep.
How are you, Renuka?
Hi, Eddie.
Welcome to the show. Good luck tonight. You're a 23-year-old from Baldwin, Northern Victoria, speech pathology student and behavioural therapist. What do you want to do with those wonderful skills that you're acquiring at the moment?
Well, I'd love to be a speech path, and I work currently with children who have autism.
Yep.
It's my absolute passion, and I certainly hope I can have my own practice one day.
Good on you. That's fantastic, Nuishi. Right, you ready to play?
Yes.
15 questions will get you $1 million. You ready to go?
Yes,
Let's
let's
play
do
hot
it.
seat. Come on. Nuishi, for $100. Fallen arches refers to a condition of which part of the human body? A, ears, B, feet, C, lungs, D, kidneys.
I'm going to lock in B, feet.
Feet's locked in, correct for $100. Also known as flat feet. 200. A commonly used nickname for Los Angeles is the city of what? A, mermaids, B, genies, C, angels, D, implants.
Not D, I don't think. I'll lock in C.
Lock in C, Los Angeles, the city of angels, correct for $200. 300. In 1986, Madonna released the single Papa Don't What? A, cry, B, laugh, C, care, D, preach. 1986, Madonna, you can pass if you like.
Yeah, I wasn't born then, so I think I'm going to pass.
Oh, Nuishi, you've just made everyone feel old. You weren't born when Madonna brought out Papa Don't. Oh, really?
Yep, really.
Oh, no. All right, get out of here. See ya. Hello, Sue.
Hi, Eddie.
Sue Foster. Now, I guess to say you were born, Sue, when Madonna brought this out.
Only just.
Only just. Sue Foster from Scarborough in Queensland is a teacher
Yes.
with Education Queensland, 55 years of age. Naya is your friend up the back there. Hi,
Yeah.
Naya.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Thanks.
That's the way. Now, before I ask you this question, I love this. You went on a 10-day vegetarian, alcohol-free health retreat. What happened as soon as you escaped? I mean, after you left?
It was a silent retreat, so for 10 days you couldn't talk.
Couldn't talk either.
Couldn't talk at all. And as soon as I got out, escaped, I went to one of the bars close by and ordered eggs and bacon, and then I ordered a bottle of sparkling wine. And the waitress brought me a bottle of sparkling water, and I went, "No, wine." And she went, "Can you wait, please? It's only 8 o'clock in the morning."
So what happened? You just blew the old 10 days up, did you?
Yeah, it was only a piccolo. It wasn't a big one.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Hard work, was it? Staying off the grog and off the meat?
No, it's surprisingly easy, actually. I wish I'd gone for about 28 days because then it's better for you. But yeah, I only did 10 days.
Oh,
but
that'll
it was
do.
great.
All right,
Enjoyed
Sue,
it.
you ready?
Yeah,
1986, Madonna released the single Papa Don't What? Cry, laugh, care, preach.
OK, so I was born in 86, and I believe it is D, preach.
Lock in
D.
Papa Don't Preach, correct for $300. 12 questions for $1 million right after this in the hot seat. Foster's in the hot seat, ready to go. Sue, you battled breast cancer 8 years ago.
Yes, I did.
Successfully, thank goodness.
Yes.
I love this. You've had to go at every alternative therapy that was going. Floating in seawater, Reiki, Qigong?
Qigong.
Qigong. What is it, Qigong?
Qigong's a form of Tai Chi. So I did that for, about 6 years, actually.
Okay, it says Qigong and then it says Tai Chi. So
yeah, I did them both.
Did all the above.
Yeah.
Painting, meditation, eating lemongrass and seaweed, wearing green knickers.
Yeah, when I went for treatment, someone said, it was a clairvoyant, and she said to me, put green knickers on when you go for treatment. So I did.
I'm not sure which of those worked, but they worked.
Definitely, I'm still here and kicking.
Good on you, Sue. This for $500.
Thank you.
Ruth Park wrote the classic Australian children's novel Playing Beatty Who? A. Kirk, B. Crown, C. Bow, D. Telescope.
Oh, one that I've got no idea of course. Never heard of it. Not being Australian, you know. You know what? I think I'm going to pass.
Good on you, Sue. We'll catch you a bit later on.
Thank you.
See ya. Welcome, Andrew.
Thank you very much, sir.
Andrew Whiteman is from Tarragindi in Queensland, a diagnostic radiographer at the Princess Alexandra Hospital. He's 37 years of age. Kat is your wife of 4 years, and she too is a diagnostic radiographer. Hi, Kat.
Hi, Eddie.
Good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Now, Andrew, is this true? You put the rent sign up in the house?
Well, I don't even do that. The boss came to me and said that there's an English radiographer who needed a place to stay when she moved over. And initially I said no way. I had a flatmate. She'd moved out, and finally I had my place back to myself. And then I was watching my little cathode ray tube TV, which was 2007, but it was about 15 years old at that stage, and I thought I need a new one. The only way I could afford it was to get this girl in who would pay me $100 a week, and I'd give her 3 weeks and that's it. Then she's out, so I made it perfectly clear. You've got 3 weeks
in, $100 a week, or $300 go and buy a TV.
She moved in and never moved out.
That was it?
That's it, yeah.
You're watching her instead of the televisions that turned out, Andrew.
The TV's about 9 years old now, so it might be time for a new flatmate.
Kat, what did you think when you turned up at the house?
I don't know, actually. I thought, you know, new life, new beginnings in Australia, and yeah, ended up with a husband as well.
Ended up with a husband. Good on you guys. Been married for 4 years. Right, Andrew. Ruth Park wrote the classic Australian children's novel Playing Beatty Who? Kirk, Crown, Bow, Telescope.
I could not come up here on a worse question, Eddie.
10 seconds.
I don't know it, so I'm just going to have a stab in the dark and go Bow.
Lock in C, Bow.
Yep.
Just an absolute guess.
100%
So
guess.
why did you, of all those, why did you pick Bow?
Don't know.
Playing Beatty Bow. Oh, a bit of alliteration, I suppose.
Yeah.
Beatty Bow. Correct for $500. Book's about a girl who travels back in time after playing a scary game. A film of the book was released in 1986. $1,000. Which car manufacturer has a stylised initial as a main logo and badge? A. Mitsubishi, B. Holden, C. Subaru, D. Honda.
So Mitsubishi's the diamond, Holden's the lion. I think it's a Honda, H for Honda, so lock in D.
Lock in D. Honda, correct for $1,000. Yeah, Mitsubishi's got 3 diamonds, Holden has a lion, Subaru the Star Cluster, $1,500. Who played the character of Nobby in the 2016 film Grimsby? A. Ricky Gervais, B. Russell Brand, C. Rowan Atkinson, D. Sacha Baron Cohen.
So one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Really?
Hilarious.
This is sounding good.
Yeah, I could not stop laughing. So lock in Sacha Baron Cohen, please.
Right, lock it in. Correct for $1,500. He plays a not too bright soccer hooligan, which to me seems like a tautology, and the younger brother of an MI6 agent in the movie. Worth having a look at, is it, Andrew?
Absolutely. If you're not too fazed by uncouth stuff, then check it out.
Right.
It's
Well,
brilliant.
that wouldn't be our viewers. They're very couth watching the hot seat. Andrew, we're coming back. 9 questions for $1 million right after this. questions to go. $1 million up for grabs. 6 contestants. Everyone's playing. Andrew Whiteman in the hot seat. His beautiful wife, Kat. Where are you from, Kat?
I'm from Portsmouth in England.
In England. And you've enjoyed coming out to Australia?
I love it here. It's
Were you going to stay here and go back?
I was going to stay for a couple of years, but Andrew convinced me otherwise.
Nah, good stuff. And what was it about Andrew that you fell in love with? Was it love at first sight for the radiographer?
Oh, I think so. He makes me laugh a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching movies with Sacha Baron Cohen in them. $2,500. Adam Ashley Cooper is a professional Australian player of which sport? A, tennis. B, rugby union. C, soccer. D, rugby league.
So he's a Wallabies player. Unfortunately, the Wallabies aren't going so well, so I would lock in rugby union, please.
Rugby union is in and correct for $2,500. Four in a row. Come on, Andrew. $4,000. The Tanami Desert is in which country? A, Japan. B, Australia. C, Egypt. D, Ethiopia.
I knew I should have brushed up on a bit more of geography. I am trying to visualise on the map where it was. It's not Japan. And I'm
10.
trying. I
10
think
pass.
that it is.
5.
Lock in Ethiopia. D.
One second on the clock you got that in with. The Tanami Desert is in the exotic country known as Australia. Yeah, one of Australia's major deserts. Tanami Desert covers parts of Northern Territory and Western Australia north of Alice Springs.
I knew I read it somewhere.
Yeah, you had, yeah.
Oh well.
On
Need
the
to pay
map of
more
Australia.
attention. Yeah.
Andrew, good on you, buddy. Thanks,
very
mate.
much.
All the best. Hi, Maggie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Maggie Buffet.
It is.
B-U-F-E.
Yes.
French,
French.
I gather.
Long way back.
Yeah, how far back?
God knows. I'd say, I don't know, hundreds of years. I would
Oh,
say.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, 44 years of age from Jan Jack.
Yeah, Torquay.
Torquay,
Yeah.
beautiful surf place down there near Bells Beach.
Yes.
Freelance photographer. What sort of photography do you do?
I do food, people, lifestyle,
Yeah.
kids a lot, yeah.
Oh,
lots of
good on you.
different
Well
things.
done,
Yeah,
Maggie.
Yeah.
Bettina's your sister. Hi, Bettina.
Hi, Eddie.
How you doing?
Very well.
That's the way. Nearly didn't get to the hot seat audition.
No.
The dog bit you.
Well,
The,
yeah.
dog, the dog dined on the buffet. What
That's
happened?
exactly right. Yeah, well, you know, they say never break up a dog fight.
Yes.
I obviously didn't hear that and tried to break up the dog fight and unfortunately was the one getting bitten and had to spend a night in hospital. Yeah,
Jeez.
so...
Where'd you get bitten?
You asked, yep.
What happened? What you been?
Well, I was leaning forward. I was
Yeah.
leaning forward
What
to
sort of
grab
dog was
my
it?
dog. Oh, just a cute little kelpie, gorgeous. But my dog, I thought they were going to fight, and I leant forward.
Yeah.
And at that particular time, the other dog came, and yeah, it was all on. I was like,
Jeez.
yeah.
Hey, what sort of dog have you got?
Oh, she's a healer lab cross. Yeah,
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's hope you're a healer. Maggie, everything okay?
yeah.
Oh,
Thanks.
good.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to go? Let's play, Maggie. We what are we? 7 questions away from $250,000.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Which of these words describes the satisfaction gained from someone else's misfortune? A, doppelganger. B, Wunderkind. C, Schadenfreude. D, Gestalt.
Oh, I'm actually not too sure on this one. Pretty sure it's not A.
Someone else's misfortune.
Yeah. Probably going to take a pass, but it might be C.
10 seconds.
I think I'm going to take a pass.
8 seconds, 7
Pass.
seconds.
Yeah, pass.
What do you want to do?
Pass.
Passing?
Yes,
You sure?
passing,
Let
yes.
it go? Sure?
Yes.
1 second.
Passing, Eddie.
You've run out of time. You have to pass me. See you later. Hello, Les.
G'day, Eddie.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Les Coyle is a retired school principal from Mount Martha on the other side of the bay.
Yep.
Mornington Peninsula in Victoria. Karen is your wife. Hi, Karen.
Hello, Eddie.
Welcome to the show. Been married for 36 years. Melissa's 33, Matt 31, Ben 29, 3 grandchildren. Les, which of these words describes the satisfaction gained from someone else's misfortune? Doppelganger, Wunderkind, Schadenfreude, or Gestalt?
Got no idea, Eddie. No idea at all. I think I'll lock in C.
Lock in C? Is that off the back of Maggie saying she thinks it's C?
Yep.
That was as good a guess as any.
That's it. I had no idea.
Now, Maggie, if you were mean-spirited, you would be laughing at him if you got it wrong, and that would be a sense of Schadenfreude. So, yes, C is correct for $4,000. Doppelganger is somebody's double. Wunderkind is a young prodigy, and Gestalt is something that is more than the sum of its parts.
Right.
Right, Les, you're retired school principal. Where was your last school?
Well, my last school was a little community called Mullen, between the Tanami and the Canning Stock Route,
Really?
halfway between Broome and Alice Springs.
So you were sitting there
I
near
was
the
thinking,
answer. Wish I'd have got that one.
Yeah.
Jeez, so Broome and Alice Springs.
Halfway. It's the most remote Catholic school in Australia, Ed.
What's there?
A little community.
Yeah, how many?
There's an inland lake, a very famous inland lake, and actually it's the site of the second oldest authenticated civilization, if you like, or
Really?
in Australia.
There's so many wonderful parts of Australia no one's ever heard of.
Yeah, total 100% Indigenous.
Good on you, Les. $6,000. Which of these primates is classified as an ape, not a monkey? A, marmoset. B, capuchin. C, gibbon. D, baboon.
Okay, I think a process of elimination here. An ape. I don't think it's A or C. Ed, I think I'll lock in D.
Lock in D. No, it's a gibbon. Yeah, small tree-dwelling ape native of southern Asia.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, it's worth a guess, I suppose. Makes sense, baboon.
Yep. Well,
Except it's wrong.
Yep.
There you go, Les. All right, all the best. Sam Holliday. Hey, Sam.
Not too bad, Eddie.
From Balmain in Sydney, carpenter with Cummins Building, 26 years of age. Kelly is your girlfriend. Hi, Kel.
Hi, Eddie.
Welcome to the show. Now, tell me about how'd you meet Kelly?
We met overseas on a pub crawl in Dublin.
Yeah? That's just a normal day in Dublin.
Yeah. Met on a pub crawl in Dublin, and then we ended up hitting it off there, and I've lived in the States with her. We travelled through Asia, lived in Oz. So.
And Kelly, where are you from in the States?
I'm from Miami.
From Miami. Where you going to end up in Miami or in Australia, do you think? All going well.
Florida.
Florida?
Yeah.
So you want to win some big money?
Yeah, I want some big money.
And you're going to head to Florida?
Yep, that 100's mine.
Great stuff. All right, $100,000. Sam's got his eye all over it. So has Kelly, because she'll go back to Florida. She'll bring the Aussie boyfriend home right after the break in the hot seat. Welcome back to the hot seat. Let's get straight into the show. Sam Tolliday is with us. She's a carpenter who wants to win $100,000 so he can move to Florida, to Fort Lauderdale, with his beautiful girlfriend Kelly, who he met in Dublin on tour. Start a business over there, building business in Fort Lauderdale.
Yep,
That's
ideal.
Pretty good plan, mate. Before we do that, your middle brother ruined your eldest brother's weddings by maintaining a stony-faced expression in every wedding photo.
Yeah, in the
So
Hunter.
then you return the favour by ruining your middle brother's wedding photos by growing a beard.
Yeah.
Are you sure, Kelly, you want to bring these guys to America? Now, Kelly, have you thought what's going to happen in your wedding photos if the day ever comes?
Yeah, I'm quite nervous for
Yeah.
both of the other brothers.
The boys are going to come to town, you know that.
Yeah.
All right, Sam, you ready for $6,000?
Let's give it a go.
Here it comes. A famous Confederate general during the US Civil War, Thomas Jackson is better known as what Jackson? A, Desert Fox. B, Stonewall. C, Blackjack. D, Stormin. If you're going to live in Florida, you want to learn this stuff, mate.
Famous Confederate general during the US Civil War, Thomas Jackson is better known as Jackson.
Desert Fox Jackson, Stonewall Jackson, Blackjack Jackson, Stormin Jackson.
Just gonna take a guess, Eddie, and lock in D.
5. Which
D.
one?
D.
D. Storm and Norman. Might have been Norman Schwarzkopf from Desert Storm. Stonewall Jackson is who we needed. Yeah, the Desert Fox was Rommel, Erwin Rommel, the German general. Blackjack was General John Pershing. Storman was General Norman Schwarzkopf. But Stonewall Jackson was what we needed.
Bummer.
Sorry, Sam, you're off, pal.
Good.
Thanks, mate. Nalushi, you're back.
Yeah.
Nalushi Gunathilika is in the hot seat, ready to go. The 23-year-old speech pathology student. 4 answers will get you $50,000. $6,000 question. Good luck. Prior to becoming Prime Minister, which of these people had been the Deputy Prime Minister? A. John Howard. B. Julia Gillard. C. Kevin Rudd. D. Tony Abbott.
I'm going to go with B, Julia Gillard.
Lock it in.
Yep.
Incorrect for $6,000. We've only had Deputy Prime Ministers since 1968 when the Gorton government brought it in. Only 2 deputies have become the PM. Both Labor
fact.
Party, Julia Gillard and Paul Keating. Of course, going through after Bob Hawke. 3 to go. Everyone's in the money for $10,000. Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton and Barack Obama have all won which of these awards? A. Oscar. B. Tony. C. Emmy. D. Grammy.
Would not have a clue. It's going to be an absolute
Jimmy Carter,
guess.
Bill Clinton and Barack Obama have all won which of these awards? This is a good question, this one.
Yes,
Oscar,
it's
Tony,
tough.
Emmy, Grammy.
I'm
10
tossing up
seconds.
between A and C.
7, 6.
I'm going to go with A, Oscar.
The Oscar? Lock in the Oscar. Sue, what would you have gone for?
Probably B, Tony.
Maggie,
I would have gone for D, Grammy.
why would you have gone for Grammy?
Well, they've got recordings of their audiobooks and stuff like that, so I figure maybe through that way. Don't know.
Grammy is correct. And Maggie, you're right on the money. All 3 have won Best Spoken Word Album for readings of their own books. Clinton in 2005, Obama in 06 and 08, and Jimmy Carter 07 and 16. Bill Clinton also won the Grammy in 2004 for children. So there you go. They've cleaned up the Grammy Awards. The former presidents of the United States, or soon to be former presidents. Nalushi, sorry about that. You're
That's
playing
okay.
beautifully.
Thank
Got
you.
done on a big question that
Thank
one.
you.
Well done. Sue, get this right, I'll give you $1,000.
Oh, excellent.
Here we go. Sue Foster from Scarborough in Queensland
Yeah.
for 10 grand. Caracas is the capital of which South American country? A. Chile. B. Paraguay. C. Brazil. D. Venezuela.
Diamond centre of the world, Venezuela, or it used to be, I don't know whether it still is. Caracas, D.
Lock in D.
Yes, please.
Maggie, what would you have gone for there?
Maybe D, I'm not really sure.
You're not interested now, are you? No, she's shooting right out over there. Maggie's going, yeah. Blow your show, forget that. I'm going surfing and Jan, Jack taking photos. Just as well, Maggie, you've got something else on the agenda because Sue is correct for $10,000. Maggie's whack.
Sorry.
Thanks, Maggie. Hey, Sue, you won $1,000. Let's take a news break and come back and play for 20,000 cash. Sue's in the hot seat, ready to go. Come on, Sue, 20 grand. Originally from Sheffield in England.
Yes, yeah.
Joe
from
Cocker
York.
country.
Indeed, yeah.
Sue, what are you going to do with $20,000?
If I first win, I'll cry, and if I lose it, I'm going to cry as well. So
Okay.
that's the first
We'll
thing.
get the tissues ready then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Travel, I like to travel. Hot tubs, I like to travel. Go to hot spas, thermal spas.
Yeah.
So I'm going to New Zealand next April, I think it is.
Where to, Rotorua?
I'm flying into Auckland and then I'm going down to this little place called Waikiki that is the most beautiful place on earth.
Oh, there you go.
And the water comes out at 100 degrees and it goes through the snow, and by the time it gets to where you are, it's 41 degrees.
Oh, perfect, isn't it?
It's wonderful. Absolutely adore it.
Sue, let's do it.
Thank
this
you.
is for $20,000.
Brill.
The 2015 film Spotlight tells the true story of a famous investigation by which US newspaper? A, the New York Times. B, the Washington Post. C, USA Today. D, the Boston Globe.
Oh gosh, I wish I went to the movies more often. I don't do this. Spotlight. True story investigation of by which newspaper? I don't think it's C or D. Oh, I don't know.
Spotlight,
Yeah.
Spotlight.
Gosh, this is an absolute guess.
2015 film Spotlight.
I
True
know.
story.
Yeah, I know.
Famous investigation. US newspaper. Which one? New York Times, Washington Post, USA Today, the Boston Globe.
Well, since Washington's sort of the centre of the earth in terms of politics,
6.
I'm thinking B, Eddie. I'm going to lock... Oh, no, lock in D. Lock in D, Eddie. Lock in D.
Yeah, that was a lot more enthusiastic than Maggie, I can tell you.
I remember right at the... It was about all the creepy people and nasty people, wasn't it?
It was an investigation into the child abuse
Yeah, exactly.
by members of the clergy.
Yes.
Spotlight, 2015, big film. Now, you're on the Washington Post there for a minute.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Which, was, of course, was...
Watergate and all that
Watergate.
lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bernstein and Woodward.
Yeah.
Washington Post is incorrect.
Yes, thank you.
You were there for... You got in with half a second, you know that?
Really, did I?
Half a second.
Late for everything.
Well, you probably had 4 seconds left when you started jumping up and down, but you
I know.
you didn't get the answer. You went,
I was thinking.
Then you got the D at the last second. It's not the New York Times.
Yeah.
It is the Boston Globe. Yeah. Well done. Based, it was time. Go and have a cry. It was based on the newspaper's Pulitzer Prize-winning series of investigative reports into the Catholic Church in Boston. Film won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 2016. Come on, give her a big hug. Get in here. There we go. Sue just won $20,000. Catch you next time on the Millionaire Hotseat. Good night, everyone. To the Millionaire Hot Seat tonight. 6 contestants, 15 questions, a hot seat, and $1 million. Yes. Let's get into it. Let's give away the magic $1 million tonight. See how far we can go. Let's meet our contestants. In seat number 1, we have, while learning to cook at school camp, Nuishi Gunathilaka set off the fire alarms 53 times. After a 10-day health retreat, Sue Foster went to the nearest restaurant, ordered a bottle of wine. Andrew Whiteman reluctantly took in a boarder for extra money, ended up marrying her. Maggie Buffet almost missed a hot seat edition when she was bitten by a dog. Les Coyle was stopped at the Russian border carrying a jar of Vegemite in his bag. And Sam Tolliday ruined his brother's wedding photos by growing an unruly beard. Gee. You ready to go? Come on. Nuishi Gunathilaka.
That's the one.
Nuishi Gunathilaka.
Nalushi Gunathilaka.
Magnificent name, Nuishi. Tell me, where's that come from?
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lankan, yeah. How long have you been in this country for? The family
My
born
whole
here?
life.
You've been
Yeah.
born here? Mum and dad?
Mum and dad, probably 25,
Yeah.
26 years, yeah.
Good on you. Mum's up the back, Renuka.
Yep.
How are you, Renuka?
Hi, Eddie.
Welcome to the show. Good luck tonight. you're a 23-year-old from Balwyn, Northern Victoria, speech pathology student and behavioural therapist. What do you want to do with those wonderful skills that you're acquiring at the moment?
Well, I'd love to be a speech path, and I work currently with children who have autism.
Yep.
It's my absolute passion, and I certainly hope I can have my own practice one day.
Good on you. That's fantastic, Nilisha. Right, you ready to play?
Yes.
15 questions will get you $1 million. Ready to go?
Yes,
Let's
let's
play
do
Hot
it.
Seat. Come on. Nilisha, for $100. Fallen arches refers to a condition of which part of the human body? A, ears, B, feet, C, lungs, D, kidneys.
I'm going to lock in B, feet.
Feet's locked in, correct for $100. Also known as flat feet. 200. A commonly used nickname for Los Angeles is the city of what? A, mermaids, B, genies, C, angels, D, implants.
Not D, I don't think. I'll lock in C.
Like in C, Los Angeles, the city of angels, correct for $200.